The Story of Rapunzel. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a kind couple who wished for a child. After many years, their wish came true, and they were blessed with a beautiful baby girl. She had golden hair that shone like the sun. They loved her dearly and promised to protect her. But near their home was a tall tower where a wicked witch named Mother Gothel lived. She was a jealous and powerful woman who wanted to keep youth and beauty forever. When she saw the baby, she realized the child's golden hair had magical powers. She wanted the child for herself. One night, she sneaked into their home, stole the baby, and took her to the tall tower. She named the child Rapunzel and took her in as her own. The tower was hidden deep in the forest. It had no doors, only a single window at the very top. Rapunzel grew up under Mother Gothel's care, but she was never allowed to leave. The witch always told her that the outside world was full of danger and evil people who wanted to harm her. Rapunzel believed her and stayed inside. Every day, Mother Gothel would stand below the tower and call, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel would lower her long golden hair from the window, and the witch would climb up using it like a rope. As Rapunzel grew older, she became more curious about the world beyond her tower. She loved to look at the sky, watch the birds fly, and wonder what lay beyond the forest. She longed to see the world outside, but she didn't know how to escape. One day, a young prince was riding through the forest. He was hunting when he suddenly heard a sweet, beautiful voice singing from the distance. The sound was so enchanting that he stopped to listen. Following the melody, he found the hidden tower. Curious, he hid behind a tree and waited. Soon, he saw an old woman arrive. She stood beneath the tower and called out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel lowered her long golden hair, and the old woman climbed up. The prince was amazed. After the woman left, the prince decided to try for himself. He stood below and called, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Hearing the familiar call, Rapunzel let down her golden hair, thinking it was Mother Gothel. But when the prince climbed into the tower, she was surprised. "Who are you?" she asked, frightened. "I am a prince," he said gently. "I heard your beautiful singing and wanted to meet you." Rapunzel had never met anyone besides Mother Gothel before. She was amazed by the prince's kindness and warmth. They talked for hours, and the prince told her stories about the outside world. Rapunzel realized how much she longed to see it for herself. The prince promised to help her escape. The prince visited Rapunzel every evening when Mother Gothel was away. Each time, he brought a piece of silk. "We can weave this into a ladder," he told her. "Then you can climb down and escape." Rapunzel was excited and began working on their secret plan. But one day, before they could finish, Mother Gothel discovered everything. She was furious. "You have betrayed me!" she screamed. In her anger, she grabbed a pair of scissors and cut off Rapunzel's long golden hair. Then she cast a spell and sent Rapunzel far away into a dark forest. She left her alone, thinking she would never survive. That evening, the prince arrived at the tower as usual. But instead of Rapunzel, Mother Gothel was waiting for him. She held the cut hair and let it down. The prince climbed up, expecting to see his beloved. But when he reached the top, he found the angry witch instead. "You will never see Rapunzel again," she shouted. Shocked and heartbroken, the prince lost his balance. He fell from the tower and landed in a thorny bush. The sharp thorns hurt his eyes, and he lost his sight. Blinded and in pain, he wandered the forest, calling out for Rapunzel. For months, the prince wandered alone, surviving only by listening to the sounds of nature. One day, he heard a familiar voice singing nearby. It was Rapunzel. He followed the sound and found her in the forest. "Prince," she cried, running to him. She held him tightly and wept. As her tears fell onto his eyes, something magical happened. The prince blinked, and his sight returned. Overjoyed, the prince took Rapunzel to his kingdom, where they were welcomed with happiness and celebration. They were married in a grand ceremony, and Rapunzel finally saw the world beyond the tower. She was free at last, and they lived happily ever after. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this magical story, please like the video and subscribe to Fairy Glee for more wonderful tales.